Yachts, million-dollar mansions, and even his own theme park. Wait, what? This is how Lionel Messi spent his billions of dollars. Let's start with his $30 million purchase. So here is the backstory. Back in 2016, Lionel Messi was playing for Barcelona, then decided to outbid one of his fiercest rivals at an auction event, outrightly earning himself the title of owning the most expensive car in the world. And guess who the rival was? Cristiano Ronaldo. Back then, Lionel Messi ensured that the El Clasico rivalry with the Real Madrid star did not just end on the pitch, as he outbid Ronaldo for a 1957 Ferrari 335 Sport Spider Scaglietti at the auction. The car was one of the very first Ferraris to be sold, with only 4 of it ever produced in the whole world. The vintage car had been driven by Sterling Moss during the Cuban Grand Prix in 1958. To own the bragging rights over the highly coveted car, Lionel Messi had to fork out a staggering $35 million to win the bidding process. This was like, "F you, Cristiano, what color is your Ferrari?" But this reminded me about him spending millions of dollars on a choice mansion. Back in 2009, Lionel Messi chose the Bellamar neighborhood as the best place to live with his wife, sons, and 2 dogs. He initially splashed around $2 million into purchasing the mansion. You all remember the Pimp My Ride program, right? Lionel Messi decided to step it up by pimping out his new mansion. To switch up the taste and look of his house, Lionel Messi spent millions of dollars more doing renovation works just to adapt the apartment to his taste. His expensive mansion had a gym, a swimming pool, a spa, and even a private theater. Aside from all these features, the location of the mansion also makes it possible for Messi and his family to enjoy a mesmerizing view of the rolling Catalan hills, as well as the red Mediterranean Sea. Lionel Messi's decision to carry out renovations on the mansion later increased the market value of the house, as it was later valued at approximately $7 million. Not a bad investment if you ask me. What about Lionel Messi spending $50,000 every week on a rented yacht? In the summer of 2019, it was reported that Lionel Messi, alongside some footballer friends, decided to rent a luxury yacht that would end up costing the Argentine star around $50,000 per week. The yacht had 4 rooms and could comfortably accommodate 10 people. Aside from that, it also featured a VIP stateroom, a master suite, and 2 twin cabins. So what else can you find on Lionel Messi's rented yacht? You'll find a paddleboard and a wave runner. Another way Lionel Messi spends his cool bucks was him splashing on a specially designed jetliner. According to the news reports back then, Messi splashed out about $15 million on a 2014 Gulfstream 5 jet. The private jet came customized with the number 10 emblazoned on its tail. That's a big flex right there. The PJ also comes with a kitchen, multiple bathrooms, as well as 16 seats that can be turned into 8 beds for long journeys and night rests. The jet came with personalized names of his loved ones on the staircase, giving his neighbors the middle finger by buying off their house. You probably find that hard to believe, but that was exactly what happened. Many of us have over the years had to deal with neighbors who constantly get on our nerves. So, how do you deal with them? Just act like Lionel Messi and buy off the goddamn house. It might be a bizarre move, but trust me, it surely worked. Back then, Lionel Messi had grown tired of dealing with his neighbors, so he decided to help himself unconventionally. There were contrasting rumors then about whether it was true that Messi took that decision, something he never came out to address. His former teammate, Ivan Rakitic, however, mentioned that in an interview that further supported the rumors. Rakitic disclosed that "I did not have any problems with the neighbors, not like Lionel Messi in Castelldefels. He had to buy his house from the neighbors because they were noisy and so he could be alone." As if that wasn't enough, there were lots of reports later that the neighbors were not only noisy and always playing loud music, they were also nosy, leaving Messi and his young family truly disturbed. The PSG star had even decided to solve the problem by raising a dividing wall, but the Spanish authorities frowned at the structure because it fell short of building regulations. Messi seems to have had enough, as he then went ahead to boot the neighbors out of their house. Not literally though, he outrightly bought their property. What a way to say good riddance. That wasn't his only real estate acquisition though, because after that there were reports of his purchase of a $5 million Miami condo. Back in November 2019, Messi was reported to have spent a huge sum on a Porsche design tower in Miami. The tower, which is a 60-story building, has an elegantly built car elevator system that helps to transport residents and their cars to their apartments. Do you know the unique thing about this tower? The car doubles as the apartment key, making it possible for Messi to store his whips in a sky garage. The apartment also has private pools and an outdoor kitchen area. But those things are irrelevant when you can transform into that Fortnite rapper, because Messi got his own theme park that cost $200 million to build. The park is located in the Chinese city of Nanjing, but I guess it's not a big deal to hop into your private jet and chill in this 90,000 square meter giant theme park. It comes with 10 different attractions that combine video mappings, animatronics, flying theaters, 360-degree domes, dark rides, VR experiences, an area with physical and interactive football-related games, scenic arts, a restaurant, a shop, and general services. Okay, but does his VVS dance on his watch? No, bro. Come on, that's Messi, not that SoundCloud rapper from my city. He does it differently. Rolexes, Patek Philips, but come on, I'm rocking that too. Let's get to the next level. Messi got his own Jacob & Co collaboration. The Jacob & Co Epic SF24 Tourbillon. This watch is so expensive, I can't even pronounce it. It comes with a patented split flap 24 time zone display, has a flying tourbillon, a unique case design, and an easy to read time display. It costs around $142,000, but that's just pocket money for him. He had to wear that because of his contract, but when he joined PSG, he was free to wear everything he wants again. So he got himself a $400,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus chronograph that features a black radiant dial with gold applied luminescent coated hour markers. But when you're making more than these rappers, at least you can live like one. That's boring, man. He lives like a president in his Cadillac Escalade. Just look at the interior. This looks better than my bedroom. But at least this car is not illegal like the next one. See, Messi spent $4 million on a car he can't even drive. This is Messi's Pagani Roadster. Built out of titanium, magnesium, and carbon fiber. Just imagine spending $4 million on a car. And you can't even drive it. This car was built only for real ballers. But do all these things really matter? Some people don't even have the chance to ball. This is why Messi has spent more than a decade helping so many children as he could. He had become the UNICEF ambassador in 2010. After that, he created his own foundation with UNICEF. 3 years later in 2013, in that same year, Messi scored 91 goals. Ginza Tanaka said, "F it, Messi's the GOAT." So he created this. Bro, that looks like my feet. Yeah, that's Messi's left foot. But why? See, in 2011, the worst thing happened. A tsunami hit Japan and a lot of people lost their homes and even their lives. So Messi's foot helped his foundation to gain $5 million and help the people that lost everything in Japan. 1 second you're happy and the next you're gone. But before that, you can watch our last video on how Ronaldinho was left with $7 in his bank account. What are you waiting for? Go watch it!